Section 4, let's probe into enthusiasm. Selling in its most simple form is nothing more than a transfer of feelings. And the single most important skill in communicating, negotiating, and selling is to be enthusiastic. Yes, it's more important than sales skills or listing skills or even product knowledge. Enthusiasm is a sign of belief that your prospects and your customers can sense and feel. And if you can get them as enthusiastic as you are about your product or service, the odds are that they'll want some of it. So, how do we develop and maintain a high level of enthusiasm from the moment we start each workday to the very end? Well, one simple shortcut is to pick out and start using a magic word or power phrase, which you'll have the opportunity to use 50 to 200 times a day when people ask you, hey, how's it going? How you doing? What's up? Instead of giving them a normal answer like, well, not bad for a Wednesday, or fine, or okay, I guess, we can respond by using our magic word or power phrase. Instead of whining at people, we can say great, or super, or getting better by the minute, or if I was any better, I'd be illegal, or if I was any higher in life, I could go duck hunting with a rake. I also urge you to put some money where your mouth is by telling everybody what your new magic word or power phrase is, and then tell them if they ever ask you how you're doing and you don't respond correctly, you'll pay them a nickel or a dime. Then over the next few months, you can work your way up to a dollar or $5, $10, $20, even $100 bill. It's called discipline, and it will force you to walk the talk. Here are the phenomenal results that you can enjoy by using a magic word or power phrase. Number one, it gives us something to live up to. If we tell 100 people a day that we're great or awesome, how could we now possibly be negative? We'd be one of the biggest hypocrites in the company. Number two, we will start to believe it. Since the subconscious mind does not have the ability to doubt or reason, it believes everything we program into it. If we tell ourselves that we're great or awesome 50 to 100 times a day, after just several days, we actually start believing that we are great or awesome. Number three, we will drive people nuts. You'll be amazed at how many of your friends, neighbors, and relatives will start to ask you, what are you so happy about? Or what are they putting in your water down there at work? Many of them will actually start to become jealous or envious because misery loves company. When you start to become happy and motivated and positive, you will quickly become a threat to them, and neither one of you will be comfortable being around each other any longer. And that's actually good, because those people weren't really the president of your fan club. You might know that my word is fantastic, and I've had a standing offer since 1977 that if you ask me how I'm doing and I don't say fantastic, I'll pay you a real $100 bill. Now, I've only been caught 6 times in the last 40 years, so your odds aren't that good, but please keep asking me because it forces me to stay sharp. Of course, I also drive people nuts with a word, and they often ask, every time we talk to you, you're fantastic. Don't you ever wake up grumpy? Heck no, I let her sleep. That brings us to the next point, which is to only associate with winners and not the whiners of the world. And I'm sure you know the type of person I'm referring to. You hate to ask them how they're doing for fear they might actually tell you. If you have lunch with or even take breaks with whoever is at or near the bottom of the monthly production chart, what do you really hope to learn? Granted, I guess you could learn what not to do. However, why not hang with the top pros, the big dogs? Watch them, study them, listen to them, and even brain pick them. Always remember, please don't go for advice to the person that wants to be as miserable as you do. If you become and remain enthusiastic, you will achieve greatness in sales. As always, please complete the assignments in your workbook. This is Stan Ballou wishing you a fantastic future.